President Muhammadu Buhari has written to both chambers of the National Assembly requesting the approval of fresh $4.05 billion and 710 million euros external loan. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories now. At number 10, the federal government has disclosed that Germany will not return Nigeria's stolen artifacts until July 2022. The Director General of the National Council of Museums and Monuments, Abba Tijani, said the federal government had made progress in recovering stolen artifacts from Germany and other nations. He stated this during a meeting with students and staff of the SDG Graduate School, University of Maiduguri, Borno State, who visited him on Monday in Abuja. Benin bronzes, some of Africa's greatest treasures looted in 1897, are held in state and private museums in Germany and other places scattered around the world. At number 9, the governor of Kano State, Abdullahi Ganduje, has begun seizing properties in the state in order to build schools in Kano's metropolitan area. This is coming amid mass abduction of school children by bandits. The Commissioner for Information in the state, Muhammad Garba, said in a statement on Monday that the state government has commenced revoking properties not properly documented and those illegally acquired within the metropolitan area to establish mega secondary schools. The government explained that it took the step to decongest boarding schools in Kano following abductions of students from boarding schools in neighboring states. At number 8, the United Arab Emirates has designated 6 Nigerians as financiers of Boko Haram terrorism and other criminal activities. The 6 Nigerians were designated when the Emirates Federal Cabinet met in the capital, Abu Dhabi, on Monday. The Nigerians placed on the Middle East Giants watch list were identified as Abdul Rahman Ado Musa, Salihu Yusuf Adamu, Bashar Ali Yusuf, Mohammed Ibrahim Issa, Ibrahim Ali Al-Hassan, and Surajo Abubakar Muhammad. A Nigerian government official was also said to be involved in sponsoring the dreaded sect that has killed over 100,000 civilians and security forces and inflicted untold economic damage on the country since its campaign began in 2009. At number 7, Charlotte Johnson, the mother of UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson, has died at the age of 79. Charlotte was said to have died suddenly and peacefully at St. Mary's Hospital, Paddington, on Monday. Her death was disclosed in a notice in The Times. Johnson once described his mother as the supreme authority in the family and credited her with instilling in him the equal value of every human life. At number 6, the chairman of the House of Representatives Committee on Narcotic Drugs, Francis Ota Agbo, says he will sponsor a bill that will allow the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency to carry out compulsory and routine drug tests on security agents, students, and politicians. In a statement posted on Facebook, Agbo said politicians seeking political offices will undergo the test too, as this will help cleanse the system. He said, "I'm proposing a bill to empower the NDLEA to carry out a mandatory and routine drug test on politicians seeking public offices, top public servants, military and paramilitary officers and men, and for youth seeking admission into higher institutions. This will check excesses, madness in the country and sanitize the system." At number 5, the ruling All Progressives Congress has approved the composition of a National Reconciliation Committee to address concerns of aggrieved members. The committee is to be headed by Senator Abdullahi Adamu. The development was disclosed in a statement issued by the National Secretary of the APC Caretaker and Extraordinary Convention Planning Committee, John Akpanodoidege, on Tuesday in Abuja. The statement revealed that Moses Adeyemo will serve as the committee's secretary, while other members of the committee include George Akume, the Minister for Special Duties, former Governor of Enugu State, Sullivan Chime, former Speaker of the House of Representatives, Yakubu Dogara, Suleiman Agungu, and Betta Edu. Akpanodoidege added that the committee would be inaugurated at a later date. At number 4, the Central Bank of Nigeria has announced that Infracorp PLC, the 15 trillion naira infrastructure fund, which will boost funding for capital projects in the country, will be launched in October this year. CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele disclosed this at the annual Banking and Finance Conference organized by the Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria in Abuja on Tuesday. Emefiele said the project, which was conceptualized by the CBN alongside African Finance Corporation and the Nigerian Sovereign Investment Authority, will help to address the challenge of infrastructure deficit in the country. At number 3, a prison official has disclosed that at least 108 out of the 240 inmates who escaped from a federal correctional center in Kogi State on Sunday have been recaptured. The prison source revealed this to newsmen on Tuesday. Recall that on Sunday, heavily armed gunmen stormed the Security Custodial Center in Kaba, Kogi State, killed security officers on guard and freed scores of the prisoners. The spokesman of the Nigerian Correctional Service, Francis Enobore, told Agence France Presse that a total of 108 inmates have been rearrested, but as the day progresses, the figure will definitely increase. At number 2, the commandant of the Nigerian Defense Academy, Major General Ibrahim Yusuf, has briefed the House of Representatives Committee on Defense on the recent attack by suspected bandits on the academy. Recall that bandits attacked the NDA headquarters in Kaduna State on August 24th, killed 2 officers and abducted 1. Briefing the lawmakers behind closed doors on Tuesday, Yusuf said the documents to be presented to the committee members were classified. Before the meeting, the NDA commandant had said he would brief the committee on the ongoing efforts of the military to rescue the abducted officer. The chairman of the committee, Babajimi Benson, asked journalists present to leave before the briefing began, but said the committee would find out about efforts being made to rescue the abducted officer. Finally, at number 1, President Muhammadu Buhari has written to both chambers of the National Assembly requesting the approval of fresh $4.05 billion and 710 million euros external loan. President Buhari is also seeking the nation's legislature's approval for grant components of $125 million in the 2018 to 2020 external rolling borrowing plan. His letter of request was read at the floor of both the Senate and the House of Representatives at the resumption of plenary on Tuesday. Part of Buhari's letter read, however, in view of other emerging needs and to ensure that all critical projects approved by the Federal Executive Council as of June 2021 are incorporated, I hereby forward an addendum to the proposed borrowing plan. The projects listed in the external borrowing plan are to be financed through sovereign loans from the World Bank, French Development Agency, Exim Bank and IFAD in the total sum of $4.05 billion and 710 million euros and grant components of $125 million. Always remember to wear your mask, wash your hands and stay safe. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.